There's something different about this Maui hotel resort, something that you can't help but notice. It's a luxury resort in I know I was going to do that. Kapalua area of Maui that doesn't take your breath away. It keeps your breathing deeper.
Kapalua is a world of vibrant colors, captivating perspectives, I got loud, and magical experiences. Kapalua, it's a place on Maui that invites you to embrace the fullness of life. The only thing missing from Kapalua, it's you.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by the Ritz-Carlton Maui, Kapalua, and Hawaiian Airlines.
Aloha to our friends in Phoenix at the Arizona Daily Mix. I'm John Veneri from Hawaii's Living 808. Welcome to the Ritz-Carlton in Kapalua. And joining us now is Amanda. She's the Director of Human Resources here at this beautiful resort. Thank you so much for having us. Appreciate it.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Tell us a little bit of a history of the Ritz-Carlton Kapalua.
The Ritz-Carlton Maui Kapalua was opened October 1992. Our guests come to stay with us because of the nature, the spiritual aspect of being on Maui, and it is a lover's paradise. There's 70 activities that we have weekly that the hotel hosts.
I know that you're probably a little bit biased, but could you give us, in your own words, what makes this place so unique?
I would say it's the people. When you come to Maui, when you come to Kapalua, you feel the people of the Ritz-Carlton. It's always about the personal touch and the genuine care.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate you having us down. I think it's time now to explore the property. Amanda touched on it. This is a very sacred place, but here to tell us a little bit more is the cultural ambassador, Pono Murray. Thank you so much for having us. Appreciate it.
Mahalo for having me.
Why is Kapalua such a sacred place?
Kapalua is extremely sacred because these are the sacred lands of our ali'i, ali'i nui, the ruling chiefs.
How then does the resort teach guests about Hawaiian culture and the aloha spirit?
Well, the Ritz-Carlton Kapalua specializes in having Hawaiian decor and Hawaiian plants, native plants all over the place, but also everyone is trained here on how to give the true essence of Hawaii through hospitality. They have activities, ukulele, hula lessons. They also have Hawaiian language classes as well. A wonderful experience here to not only experience a beautiful property, but also feel the mana of the people here.
I think it's pretty interesting that you created something here on the property. It's called the Tales of the Kapa Moe Luau. Tell me about it.
Tales of the Kapa Moe Luau is a wonderful opportunity for us to share the true essence of how our ancestors received the information through myths and legends that were sent to them, where it talks about the creation, how we're connected. Talks about Pele, the one who bought the land out of, the lava out of the land. Talks about Kanehekili, the one who brought in all the rain clouds. We want this place to be a luau, a place to teach. So we found a way to be exciting, creative, dramatic, all of these wonderful things that make it a very successful night, especially with the food. The food is over the top.
Time now for one of my favorite parts. It's the grinds. And for that, we're talking to the Food and Beverage Director, Ashwin. Thank you so much for having us down. Tell me about the new Chef's Table experience.
Our Chef's Table is a unique experience that we offer to our guests once a week. It takes place at the Banyan Tree, our specialty restaurant. The menu changes every week, showcasing the chef's creativity. And it's a farm-to-table experience right under the Maui stars.
You guys have a bunch of classes that go on right here on property. Tell me about the interactive classes.
We have some very exciting interactive classes on property, one being the mixology class that takes place at Olaloa, our bar where there's live music every night. Followed by a sushi making class, which is very interactive, and our own Japanese chef takes care of that session.
So many great things to do while on property, and Angela Berkey is the Director of Recreation, and she's here now to tell us all about it. Angie, thank you so much for having us. Tell us about some of the experiences that the hotel offers its guests.
We want to make sure that the guest experience enlivens all of their senses and fulfilling all of their needs while they're here in Kapalua.
What is the Ambassadors of the Environment?
Ambassadors of the Environment is Jean-Michel Cousteau's signature program. There's only 6 of them in the entire world, and we happen to be blessed to be one of them. And that truly focuses on family programs as well as children's programs. And it really teaches our families and children while they're here on vacation a little bit of education while they're here.
Angie, what are the other programs that you have here that highlight the natural beauty of Kapalua?
Kapalua is filled with natural beauty. My favorite program is our Stars and S'mores program, where we're able to sit out in the evening around a fire pit and look at the beautiful stars. And then I love our cultural tours, our cultural hikes, as well as our horseback rides.
If you're dreaming of your next island escape, the Ritz-Carlton Maui Kapalua is a paradise within a paradise.
Yeah, this isn't just a resort, it's a destination. This luxury resort is nestled on 54 acres of lush tropical beauty on the Maui's northwest coastline.
And let's talk about the vibe, okay? Elegant, serene, totally luxurious, whether you're lounging by the 3-tiered pool, teeing off at a championship golf course, or indulging in a lomi-lomi massage at the spa, it is next level relaxation.
Yeah, but if you want experiences that offer, they offer more than 70 weekly activities, from hula lessons to mixology classes to zip lines to a world-class luau. You'll never want to leave.
We haven't even gotten to the food, okay? 6 dining experiences, from fresh island seafood to handcrafted cocktails at sunset.
Oh my God, if you are into adventures, you're just minutes away from snorkeling, hiking through the tadpoles of coastal trails, or even whale watching in season.
Whether it's a honeymoon, a family getaway, or just a well-deserved break, the Ritz-Carlton Maui Kapalua is calling.
Yes, it is. Right now, go to ritzcarlton.com/Maui for more details.